You know, if you were to say to any Australian and you show them the word spelled out, how do you say this? They will just say Longchamp. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a unboxing video. As you can see by the title, it is actually an unboxing video for a Longchamp, I think I'm saying that right, Longchamp bag or Longchamp. You know, if you were to say to any Australian and you show them the word spelled out, how do you say this? They will just say Longchamp. I swear that's exactly what an Australian will say, so I'm trying to give it the accurate pronunciation, but my Aussie instinct's going Longchamp. But anyways, firstly I'm going to apologise with my voice. I am unfortunately still sick. I've been sick for about a week now. One of the perils of being pregnant is having a weak immune system. So here's the box here. As you can see, it's actually pretty worse for wear. It's pretty beat up, this box. And I can't really fault Selfridges for that because I actually didn't get it shipped to Australia. I had to have this bag shipped to my UK forwarding address. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But basically, Selfridges does not ship Longchamp bags to Australia. It must be because we're supposed to use our Longchamp retailer here. We don't have I think we only have like one official retailer or something, and then otherwise you just got to go to the store and actually get it. So Longchamp is actually a bit hard for us to get in Australia. Sorry, starting to cough. So here is the inside of the box. This is just got the Selfridges receipt in it. I have actually already taken a sticky beak inside because, I mean, look at the box. The box looks pretty dodgy, so I had to make sure that my bag was in fact actually inside. So yes, the bag is inside, but I haven't actually looked at the actual bag. I've just taken a sticky beak that the color and everything looks right. So opening it up, and it looks like when it's arrived at like the shipping address, they've just kind of ripped a corner to make sure what the declared contents were is in fact what's in the parcel. So I haven't really fully opened it up. I can just see that they've kind of just ripped the tissue paper to check. So inside is the Longchamp Pliage, is in fact the small shopper tote. So as you can see, it's got the handles. It's actually smaller than I thought it would be. Yeah, it's smaller than I thought it would be. Pliage, club shoulder, beige. Yeah, this is, the price is right because I know how much I paid for it. But yeah, it's actually smaller than I thought it would be. So I'll have a look at the Selfridges order in just a minute, the online order. So yeah, basically, I had to pay duties and taxes for this because I had to have this shipped to my shop and ship address in the UK, and then they consolidate they consolidate the order, and then they tell you what duties and tax you have to pay. You have to pay duties and taxes based on the shipping price to go to you in Australia, like to send to you in Australia, and inclusive of the purchase price. So on my phone I have the notes here. The total price for this, including tax and duties and shipping to Australia from my shop and ship address, was $211 Australian. So to break that down, the actual price from this from the UK was £85, sorry, £85, including shipping to the address in the UK, which worked out to be $160 Australian. And then the shipping cost to Australia was $32, and then the tax was $19. So that's how it came to $211 all up. I believe that it's kind of like retail price anyway. It's kind of like, yeah, I think it works out to be about the retail price like in Australia from the other retailers that do sell Longchamp. So I didn't exactly get like a great deal or anything like that. I just realized that there's like these little perforated things. So I'm going to take this off. Even though the bag's a bit smaller than I thought it would be, there's, like I said, I paid the $30 in shipping and I paid the $19 in tax. There's no point in me sending this bag back for a refund. It's obviously still a good size, like it's a good size tote bag. It's going to be able to fit quite a fair amount of things, more than I usually carry anyway. But I want it to fit a laptop, so that might be a bit of a struggle. But yeah, we'll try it out. This Selfridges tag on the front, I'm going to have to cut off because, yes, like I said, I'm not going to bother returning this. It's not worth the hassle because I'll probably have to pay $30 to ship it back, and I won't get the cost of shipping it to me or the taxes back or anything like that. I'd only get $160 back, so I don't really see the point. If this doesn't work out to be like if it doesn't work out for me, I'll probably just go ahead and buy the large shopping tote in this same sort of style but in a different color. That's probably what I'll just go ahead and do. Okay, so I've just gone and had a look at my Selfridges order, and then I've gone and had a look at the Longchamp Pliage in the small size, like in another color, and I realized where the discrepancy is. So on this particular color, they advertise it as height 25 centimeters, width 39 centimeters. So they must be basing it on that width here all the way across, and then depth 14 centimeters. However, on the other listings for the Longchamp bag, the exact same one, small size, just like in the classic colors, they're actually advertising it as 25 centimeters. So 25 centimeters in the width and then the height. So they're using the base measurement as the width. Whereas for this particular style on Selfridges, they've just used the height, the widest point as the width, which I can understand that, but it's a bit inconsistent because all the other ones say the base width, and I think that going on kind of that base width is a bit better, seeing as it gets narrower anyway, so you're not really getting the full capacity of the width because it gets narrower up the bag. But anyways, let's just see what fits inside and what it looks like inside. Actually, I do already have a Longchamp bag. I have like I think one of the travel bags. I think it might even be a Pliage as well, but it's just much bigger. So it's also got inside the Longchamp care booklet, I think, or something. Yeah, how to fold it up and all that sort of thing. And then inside it's not really like lined, I guess. It's kind of just the backing of the nylon. And then there's one pocket here. So it's pretty basic in design, nothing really all too flashy about it. It does also say at the back, I'm not sure if you'll see this, but it says Longchamp Pliage shopping model déposé. I have no idea what I'm reading, but it does say something up there. If that shows. No idea if it's going to show. But anyways, let's see what fits inside. So most importantly, I wanted it to fit my laptop because sometimes with my antenatal appointments, sometimes they go for long because I'm a part of a particular focus group, which is, it helps with medical scientific research for gestational diabetes. So I nominated myself to go into that focus group. I don't know, I haven't done my gestational diabetes test yet. Hopefully it comes back negative because last time it was negative when my first pregnancy. But even if it does come back negative, I still have to stay a part of, more than likely still have to stay a part of the focus group. And they use like people that have the negative result as like they're kind of like a benchmark, like a healthy standpoint. They also make you do surveys to ascertain your lifestyle with exercise and eating. So they kind of compare the results across the people that are negative to the people that are positive, and that way they can kind of get an idea with the medical research as to how they can treat gestational diabetes, how they can prevent it, and all these sorts of things. Something like this is quite important for our future. It's important for the future of our children as well. So that's why I decided to take part in it. But I do unfortunately have to do these gestational tests more frequently than anyone else. Usually only have to do it once. And then if you're negative, that's it. And then if you're positive, I think you have to go, like for a normal person, you have to do something else again later. But irregardless of being negative or positive, I do have to just keep doing the tests for the medical research. So I have to unfortunately sit in these gestational diabetes tests for 2 hours. You have to fast the day before for 12 hours, and then you do the blood test, and then you wait an hour, and then you drink this disgusting syrup, and then they test you again, and then you wait. It's really boring and annoying. So I want to take my laptop with me to go and do these tests. Now it's going to fit in like that. That is no doubt. This is just a MacBook, I think 13-inch, but will it fit in long ways? Yeah, okay, it does. It does fit in long ways. I can't really zip it up though, but that's not a big deal. Oh, I probably could, but I wouldn't bother. I don't really need to zip it up. So yeah, it does fit in. You can kind of see like the shape of the MacBook, but the main thing is that it actually fits in the bag. So if this does the job, I probably won't need to go ahead and buy another Longchamp bag. I am looking to probably buy a tote anyway, like a luxury high-end tote from maybe Chanel, but that's just because yeah, I need a tote bag for mum life. I think I've gone long enough without one. But let's just see what else fits in the bag. So I just got my water bottle. It's empty at the moment, of course. My phone. I'm going to put this in the back pocket here. What else can I chuck in? Some baby wipes, tissues, my power bank, I put it in the back as well. My phone, not my phone holder, my key, my poche clay. And then I've got my catch-all, my Dior catch-all, and my sunglasses in the actual sunglasses case. So, oh, that's does fit, but it'll just get into a bit of a squeeze. I probably wouldn't need the baby wipes unless my daughter comes with me to the appointments, but she probably won't. I do it on a weekend because 2 hours is way too long to expect a kid to sit around and be patient. So she'll probably be with my husband. So that's everything inside, and there's still some more room. I could still fit like some snacks for when they eventually let me eat. So yeah, that's with the MacBook inside, and obviously I'd be able to fit my headphones no problem. I could fit a charger as well. I do worry about like the strain that you would get on the stitches, like where the handles meet the bag, because obviously you're not, you know, for the cost of the bag, you're not paying for like top tier Hermes luxury or anything like that. But my other Longchamp bag seems to have held up quite well, even when you fill it with lots of clothing, so I guess it'll be fine. What I do like about this is obviously it goes on the shoulder, no problem. So that's what I wanted. I didn't want a handheld bag if I was carrying a laptop. I wanted it to go on the shoulder. And this is a nice beige color anyway. All that I have to say, nice and quick video for a change. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.